Hello, and welcome. We are back for another game of Terraformers. We've done Per Astra Ad Astra, and Red Planet Awaits. Let's jump in the middle and do Green Path. So we got to spread life on the planet, and we're going idealistic, which is pretty... I mean, Red Path is elevated. I don't know, like, idealistic when we did it, the last couple rounds have been touch and go at times, and that's what I want out of my terraformers. I want to be pushed to create like a utopian society on Mars instantly. A utopian society on Mars. Expansive is my favorite start, but we do it so much that it's like, hey, let's just do something different. I love Alex, but we can be different. Water boost or nitrates boost. I mean, Alex is so good. Being able to grab food in the early game without needing to worry about it, it's just so good. So our main capital, we have a really good happiness structure. And a Marsha. So there we go. We're at plus 17. Honestly, a tritium deposit over here, I'm down for that to be our very first mine. There's a good chance that it was a tritium deposit just based on how high the output was. And let's use that tritium to get some energy generation up and running fast. Aquifer. It's an aquifer set at the heights, like, of a mountain plateau. So that is a contested location as far as I'm concerned. Meaning that, like, there's a lot of things that would be good for that location. Let's keep going down this energy train. Food, love it. Blank tiles. Yeah, we're really close. Another tritium, and we're in town. Modular apartments are interesting. They cost titanium though? Yikes. I'd rather get the lab going because we're gonna need science to get a we need science. Let me just turn it down a second. We need science to get a microbe spreader, and the microbe spreaders are A, life. They'll help us win the game, and B, will terraform the planet, and that will help us, you know, actually get even better things. What do we want to do with our trade routes? We can trade out our energy, and I think that we could bring in nitrates, but I'd rather just start stockpiling titanium. If we are going to expand, we're going to need it. We did not get a great grab from this, but we'll take silicates just because we got a resonance station. Still, we're probably going to do this early. I was hoping for one more nitrate from that. A crater with some science upside. Interesting. Exploration satellite. Now rovers, that's what I'm talking about. Get us expanded just a bit. Scan this. A lava tube. +3 happiness. So Tharsis is -1 temperature. This one's 0-0. So we should really think about our expansions being focused eastward. But for now, let's explore south of us. Because we could get the Robo Hub. But that would basically just work to get us a mine right now. And that's probably worth it. I'm not sure where to put it. I really want this to be a power generation area. This is going to give +4. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just put this down. And that ate up a lot of our energy, but we started with tritium early. So maybe we stop trading away our tritium and start trading away water. We could expand again, but there's no resources immediately adjacent, so let's wait to see what we get. Another tritium power plant. That's like really cool for us. We're definitely interested in this tritium game. Start super like aligned with power. And we honestly, we do need some food sooner rather than later. In fact, that's enough for another population. It's also enough for us to settle a new location. So this here is a 1 happiness location, whereas this lava tube is a +3. But in the lava tube, there's a lot of rock for clearing, which can be difficult early. It's also really close to our initial base. I kind of like the idea of getting this science production up. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this mine away. Then we're going to use our energy to extract the water. And then bam, our science is now at +3. And we're actually going to export that instead of water. Now we might move this mine again. I just moved it up here because there's a chance that we settle this crater. But it doesn't have to be that way. It also could be this this lava tube settlement. In fact, I really think that's what it is going to be. But now I've sent it in the wrong direction, so... Crap. I think we want this, the landing pad. Because right now we have a city that's ready to expand, and we have nothing to expand it to. We could take the population. It would make us a lot happier. Depends. Are we going down into this lava tube sooner or later? For the tritium deposit. I don't know. I'd love to take all 3 of these cards. Let's be super clear about that. I think for now we do get the trading port. And let's import some extra silicates as well. Let's look. Rural construction is really nice. Is what we just did a second ago. Building structures out. They're not mine specifically, but all the other things. What does this look like? Some more happiness structures. What I like about this bad boy is that you get to build modular apartments for 30 food. And right now we don't have any of those. This guy likes robots and helps with the science, but I'd rather go with George. Now the earthworks, being able to remove free earthworks, will help us if we do run into energy troubles and we settle the lava tube. So let's go ahead and explore down here and see what's up. Silicates, a large silicate deposit. I think that we'd rather you come down. It's going to take some time for it to get there, but that's fine. Do we want to settle here now? We don't have anything to put in it. Well, potentially a couple of different things, but... New Berlin. It's fine. Drone hubs that make people happy. Very good. Yeah, I think that's good. I know New Berlin... It's gonna be good. Let's remove some free rocks. And throw this down just in the corner. +2 happiness. I don't know, +2 is pretty good, I guess. It's not incredible, but it's not worth scoffing at. We can put it in a more central area. And that allows us to expand here and get this pit mine. Perfect. Now, if we can get our population up in this city down here, in New Berlin, will be even better. We can go for the atmosphere one. 0 temperature, is that a thing? It is. Well, seeing as we can get atmosphere from this building, let's go ahead and get the one that gives us atmosphere and oxygen. We don't have a place to build it yet. We need drone hubs for that, or population centers. But for now, we'll get a gas factory. Okay, now we'd really like to get more silicates, because we have this resonance station ready to go. So let's maybe focus on that for the next little bit. I don't mind a courthouse out of everything that's being offered. We also wouldn't mind to connect to a place for our bacterial spreader. But again, we need... Well, that's why we're not going to do the courthouse, because we need our food to expand unless we get a drone hub offered to us. A silicate is what we're looking for right now. Really aren't many, so let's explore into a new area. And 10 food. So we can actually do modular apartments. I almost forgot about this. This is incredible. Let's see if we can push for some happy people. This is also really strong, the oxygen factory. We have enough silicates now. Let's put it here. That's +3 power, 1 for every adjacency. We've been setting that up for a while. We'll scan over here. That'll get us some more scanning. Now we don't need silicates anymore. We do need energy, so let's output and input on some food. There we go. Now we can start doing modular apartments, and we'll keep exploring up into here. Flat plains. So flat plains, despite having no radiation protection, is at 0 happiness or unhappiness, because it's a nice place to live. It's just a nice biome. So we should talk about that. Eco homes. Now we have the ability to buy homes without doing eco homes, so I'm thinking we should just go in here and now buy a modular apartment. Nice. And that gives us an expansion. Do we want the titanium? Debatable. Because I really like the idea of the bacterial spreader. I don't think I want to do a research station here. But I also don't have what I need to get rid of it. So let's just do this for now. Very good. Okay. Oxygen has now started coming up. Another happiness structure is fine, especially because science is something that we have a lot of. Let's do a little bit of energy exporting. We want to keep getting food. In fact, we probably want, food to be our only import right now. And we're also interested in drones, but... Okay, crater. This place is very cold, so it's still, even though it's in a crater, not so hot. Has a science anomaly and a natural site, though, which we like. Let's get our first space project. We could actually start working on this right away. 50 atmosphere would make our people happier by 1 every unit of population. It's only really 4 happiness right now, so it's not like a super critical thing. I'd rather try and focus on... I don't think we can get enough food in the next, like, turn or 2, but I'd like to keep looking. This crater has a +2 happiness, and a great natural site, and a great natural site, meaning that this would be a 10 happiness location already. Sandstone's nearby, an aquifer nearby. This is really looking like a good expansion spot. More food production is what I was asking for. So let's go back to our main base here. And now we can put our food soil factory in this corner when we get enough food production. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get more modular apartments. Ooh, 7 oxygen and some atmosphere, though. That was nice. This orbital ring is so good. Getting 3 trade routes, it's such a huge cost. Right now, it's going to take us, what's that, 11 turns? It's going to be our whole term of the next person in office if we don't improve our rate. And yet, I'm still thinking it's what's up. It's good stuff. Let's keep exploring around here. Okay, so we can now settle here because we've located all the places adjacent to it. It's not incredible, but it is good. All right. Normally, I love Hope O'Malley. She's really good. You build a lot of buildings. You get happiness. You get cultural festivals if you need the whatever. But having efficient animal spreaders with genetic modifications to cold resistance and importing life forms is so good for our quest right now. It is absolutely critical that we go down that path. We can get an igloo. Not sure where it needs to be. The flat plains up here would be fine with it too, but this spot here is going to drive a lot of happiness. We need to expand our cities. That's like kind of the rut that we're stuck in right now. If I got a rover card, I would expand this city for these 2 tiles so quickly. But we're not. So let's do a long distance scan and let's maybe start trying to focus some nitrates. Seems like a call. And there's the 10 food. Whew. Alright, well. I'm thinking, like, this is such a bad place for it because the radiation protection is already at 4. This would only get bonus 1. But if we went here, for instance, the igloo would give bonus 3. And in fact, once the atmosphere goes up, the igloo would be wasted in New Berlin. It's okay here. It would give us plus 7 happiness. But is there a spot I would want to expand to? Damage for a titanium and a power, not so bad. Another space project is fine. Let's import life forms, and I was hoping that we would get something more interesting. Because if we got, well, it's not like we have any oxygen or water, so I guess it makes sense that we're not being offered those things, but we have enough to expand to this city. Let's do it. New Kinshasa, plus 1,000,000 happiness. And there it is. So this requires temperature and rainfall, but this gives us heat. And right now we have no temperature otherwise. And finally, oh my lord, there's the Robo Hub. So lots of things that we were looking for. That allows us to connect to 2 new locations. Bam and bam. This one's going to now give us titanium. We could build a research station here, but I don't know that that's a great build for us right now. I might want to harvest it for the resources. Let's reduce the heat requirement. Let's do it to the Mediterranean shrubs. They're pretty good. Yeah. Because here, for instance, once we have the heat up by 1 step and the rain up by 1 step, the Mediterranean shrubs will be good if we do our genetic modification on it. Oh man, I love this heat project too, but I think we want housing. Oh, we already have some housing. This one comes with drones too, though. So good for expansion. What do we need the most of right now? Really, we're kind of hard food stuck. We wouldn't mind some more water as well. Nitrates would give us lots of food though. So let's double back on the nitrates that we mentioned earlier. And 10 power, that's fun. So what are we exporting? Oh, we're building a space project. Okay. Let's genetic modify our shrubs so now that they're only 1 and 1 instead of 2 and 1 for requirements. Landing pad, delivery drones, all of those are fine. A hospital's also fine. Uses resources that we already have. The landing pad is really helpful actually, because we can start going after these projects, these space projects, a lot faster. Right now this would take 6 turns to complete. Now it's going to take 4. And then once it's complete, we'll go from 3 trade routes to 6. Which is going to be like really, really good. Really quite good. Now New Berlin is like a happiness city right now. Do I want to give it more like the hospital? Do I want to give it the... No, I want New Kinshasa to be happy. Something like this. And then we're going to put this drone hub there. All right, where's my nitrates at? I guess there's a couple down here. Found a bunch of tritium, found more nitrates. More space projects are fine, but we have to finish the ones we have. Food production for -1 food is kind of unfun. But we'll take it. We don't mind a little bit of food production. We don't have a rich soil or anything anywhere. Sure. Just food is important to us right now. So let's carry on. The Denel lab is also really good for us. Yeah. Because that is what we'll do instead of the nitrates building. The Danley lab. +1 food to all adjacent locations. Producing food. So it's just a really easy placement. Let's do a scan down here for some science. We got 5 science from that. Can we do a scan over here for some science? That is... we finally had the nitrates, but instead we're pivoting to the science building that we just got offered. Fantastic. Now we can't build the last structure in here unless it's a housing. And we're not getting that anytime soon. Well, we could spend the nitrates on the soil factory, but I think we'd rather wait for the plant spreader. So let's research a project. +1 to adjacent science. It's kind of just fine. This one here is better for like maintaining happiness. Finally, we got a road paver. We're throwing that down immediately. Now we can expand to 3 locations. This aquifer is only worth 10 water, right? Yeah. I really wouldn't mind getting more water, more aquifers. What's the best way of connecting to it? We're probably going to need a city over there, quite frankly. But, alright. Now here... Well, we don't have any rainfall, so it's not like we can do anything with the plant spreader just yet. So instead, let's just do a mine on this water. And I don't want to spend my food and be short on food, so we're just gonna pump the brakes for a quick second. I got excited. Should not have been excited. I really like this structure. But this spot already has a lot of connections, so we're actually gonna give it the igloo. Enable our big space project. 50 atmosphere. We're about to hit the next level of atmosphere one way or the other. So let's just jump straight to building this space project. It's going to be very titanium dependent. And then here we'll get the guided tour. Let's get offered some new life forms. Penguins only need oxygen. Cacti need all the temperature in the world. We'll get our first animal spreader online, but we don't have any oxygen, not for another 10 turns. Ooh, this is ready. We can put a heat production one down. More bacterial spreaders would be good for us. More science on hills? Meh. What got damaged? You got damaged. You take power and titanium, that's fine. You take power and some other stuff, that's fine. We still don't have any water on the board, so we need like a water import, a water import mission, basically. Let's maybe scan over here, see if there's a place to settle near this water. That water as well, because we want to extract that water from the earth and make some oceans with it. Election year, let's go. Mine Lord, not really as required. Urban planning is pretty fun. Just for filling out your cities, you get a big bonus. Another bacteria spreader. Okay, there we go. Don't mind if I do. They're both in the same region, so it doesn't matter. I want more heat production. And then we do want this plant spreader, but first we need to find water. We can start on this atmospheric one project. Okay, so we want to settle over here so that we can get that water extracted. There's a crater. Perfect. We just need to look at the next locations. Do we have to extract food? Yes, we do, because we're sending it up to a thing. Lose all food is kind of like awful. Doing a space project for space mirrors is kind of great. Now, let's just like all in on this project. Let's see, 6, 12, 18. Basically, we can do 5 per turn. It doesn't really matter. We may as well do 6 per turn for now. 100 happiness. I mean, happiness is just a resource to us right now. So let's just trash it. Like, we're fine. We've done like a utopian start where we focused on being happy. Don't have any oxygen or water for these bad boys. I do have enough water for the oxygen factory. And yeah, let's keep exploring around here so that we can eventually settle this crater. Polar bears, -1 comfort of living. Tundra forest are fine. I'd rather have more forest options. I mean, this energy production can be really good, but well, I guess if we're gonna be extracting this water before before we put a plant spreader down, then we can put the plant spreader here and focus on upping our energy one more time. 11 titanium seems like a big spend, but now, like, the energy is virtually, like, never going to be an issue again. So we just need food to settle this, and we need the ability to expand it. Like another road paver or bus or something. 8 water for you. 13 food for you. That hurt. This could be nice. I mean, the animal spreader is what we need to win the game, though. So let's grab that. And let's talk about food again. Well, we can just explore nearby. We do need more settlements. We do need more food. There's an ocean project. So we're going to take that. Doing that project would also actually get us where we want to be. If our food's going to be too slow. So let's grab that. Yeah, that's really good, actually. That means we need tritium. We need to focus on finding resources on this board that are going to give us tritium. I see one way out here. Some in the north. But not many. So let's grab the tritium. Oh, huge payout. There we go. Oxygen level increased. Everyone loved that. We may as well grab the science thing. So enable. Oh, climate zone +1 temp. So we want to choose where we have people living already. We have 2 cities in this area. Boom, baby. You now have mirrors coming down, giving you some lovely, lovely heat. And then the big scan. Let's go. Tritium. It's a large deposit. Very good. So yeah, let's keep exporting very heavily. And let's make sure we have enough water to settle the new location. Project, get out of here. Another animal spreader is definitely overkill. A research center can be amazing. Let's go here to the crater. A happy location to live. Now we just need to grow it. New Kinshasa. You may as well take a science production. New Berlin has robots, so it can expand quite a bit. We have tons of energy, so let's just throw this down way over here. Now we're going to get more cards in the future. And we'll keep exploring nearby. Lava tube, nice. That's a 5 happiness location. Okay. Rovers, please. Cloud seeding is also talking to me here. Could be really good to get our first oceans down. This is taking too long, or this is being too slow. So let's we don't have enough tritium. I don't know why I'm saying it's too slow. It's too fast. It's just we didn't have enough tritium. So a plant spreader, but no, we have to take the road paver. Because the road paver, we throw that down, allows us to expand. And, like, extract for oceans. Extract for oceans. Amazing. Now, I am worried if we have a bunch of water coming in with this project here. Also, I need more tritium, so let's just go do one. We might run into a problem where these places get run over, basically, and get sunk. So let's go ahead and dike it and bring it up a level each. And now, yeah, I got a plant spreader. Where to put it, though? This one already has water, so, like, plant spreader right here. And then we can do the higher level one in over top of a city that wanted it. Actually incredible. Now, our penguins need 2 levels of oxygen, which is just not it, fam. But we're working on it. So, that's good. A happiness structure is also good. Jerusalem. Uh-huh. So the animal spreaders aren't needed yet. This place here has -2 water rainfall. So I could bring it to 0 with our cloud seeding, but we don't have to do that. Let's expand down to here and get this mine. So now we are so... Oh, actually, I was going to expand to here and get the water level. But once we expand New Nur Sultan, once again, we're going to be great. And that's happening basically next turn, so long as we have the titanium. So I think there's a big titanium deposit down in the south. And from there, we should be good. Trade routes. Yes, of course. Just build that, baby. Oh, and our bacteria is ready. We can put the science bacteria down. Pretty cool. But our heat is the most efficient thing, so. Oh, there's already something there. Well, actually, diversity gives us a bonus as well. So let's go ahead and put this there. Perfect. 2 prestige. So right now, we got 1, 1, 2, and then 5 for the Mediterranean shrubs. We love it. Love it. Yeah, that's fine. We love space projects. We also really, really like frickin' terraforming the project. So let's do that. Reduce the rain requirement of a life form by 1. Oh. Wow. And a bacterial spreader. Wow. So, you, Dur Sultan. More expansions. You expand here. It makes people unhappy. But, water. Oh. Baby. Now, we don't have enough oxygen yet. Let's look for life forms. Deer. 1 temperature, 2 oxygen. Boreal rainforest. Now, we can do this by adapting it to be less rainfall dependent. Oh, yeah. So then we go here, rocky plains, and you are going to be another heat, boy. So how much... That did put up the prestige by 1 point. We're at 10 prestige, and we need 80. So it's not... We're not there yet, but... Oh, baby. Does it ever move quick? Plant spreader, please. Oh, another bacterial spreader. The problem now is that we won't have enough places to build on. Like, I already have a lot of things I want to be doing. So which one will we grab? How many do I have right now? 3 bacterial spreaders? Yeah. Still, nothing else on the list was that appealing, so we'll do that for now. This project is finishing. We want more nitrates to be able to plant more plants. It's very important to us. And also a big bonus of 50 atmosphere is going to be great. Let's explore nearby. A rover museum for +1 science production. There was a happy science production area in New Kinshasa, but we did build something there. We also don't have much titanium, so maybe we should also, while we're importing nitrates, focus on scanning for some titanium. And we have enough for it now. Alright, fine. Let's build it. Palm trees. 3 temperature. That seems like a lot. But temperate forest. That seems pretty simple. Food production, terraforming, rovers. I think I'd rather have rovers to have more places to connect to. Now, once again, we need a lot of titanium. So perhaps I was a little bit too aggressive going after the nitrates. I should just be importing as much titanium as I can. Let's keep getting bacteria that makes us happy. Yeah, we'll import another life form here. Horses, elephants. Oh. 3 oxygen seems like it's far away, so let's grab the horses for now. Now I have a location ready to go here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the bacterial spreader. And that'll focus on another oxygen spreading one. Never mind, because any oxygen location would be overwriting something else. So it's going to be more heat. Well done. 4 bacterial spreaders. I mean, you know what's up. I think I'd produce more, like, as much as I love all these resources, if we're going to do a production again, I think I'd rather have the food, like literally the energy and the science I don't need that much of, but yeah, we're not going to get that much more titanium and stuff anyway, so I'll get the food. That allows us to expand something again. At this point, I'm feeling like it should just be our main freaking place. Can I please get another animal spreader? I mean, come on. We can overwrite these bacterial ones here in a moment. Let's reduce the rain requirement of the one that has 14 prestige associated with it. And then let's give you a really happy structure. Now, this zone, basically we can put down a water thing really easily. The cloud seeding. So I'm just trying to figure out what climate zone is best suited for it. Like this one will go all the way to level 3, and that's more than required. This one here would be a happy, it would go to 1 and 1, which we talked about earlier, is good for some. But I really like the boreal rainforest. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. This one's already got 1 and 2. We just need the spreaders. And this one's also 1 and 2. Incredible that we just need the plant, like spreaders, the seeders. For now, let's get another bacterial spreader though. I could do another science one, but it would overwrite. Let's do another heat one. And then honestly, we probably want to focus on getting new biomes discovered. So like this biome here, we don't know what it is. If I can explore to it, we'll be in a better place. Another terraforming structure is fine. It's not what we need, but... Oh, we used a lot of our water. I guess that is a drawback. Let's explore to this biome and explore this biome. Lava tube, yeah, sure thing. So this is well watered and this has some water as well. These ones are new and this is new. Lots of new zones. I could expand this city again. Nothing that I really need. The large titanium deposit, I guess, would be good. now we need more titanium. Great. It will be stronger for us, though. MarsNet, I am a fan of. We have a bunch of animal spreaders, so, like, absolutely don't need more of those. MarsNet, we are at minus 47 happiness, so this is where we start to say, okay, we've been a little bit bullish on getting a plant spreading card, and it has not come. Okay, there's another oxygen one, but the terraforming is rapid right now. We are absolutely doing terraforming. Let's get offered another something. 17 prestige on the temperate forest, and once again we could bring down the requirement by 1. This seems incredible. Only 2 people live here. And only 2 people live here. And 2 people live here. Like, it's not, don't have big cities right now. And if we did fill out a city, it would become a lot happier because we have this metropolis thing. We only procced it once from finishing this city off. But, yeah, okay. We'll make people here a little bit happier. 200 more support. More ocean? Well, without a seed spreader, makes sense. Alright, we apparently have a location where this can go. And it's right here. Incredible. So that means that we have a... Wait a second. Okay, yeah. We have the Mediterranean shrubs and we have a boreal forest. So now we're at 25. Yeah. And the oxygen is coming up fast enough. Let's get another 2 life forms, man. We need something that this is new. That's a new thing I've never seen. Increase the temperature of an area by 1. That's incredible. It really is. It's something else. Huh. I mean, it is just another prestige as well, but... Finally, a seed spreader. Okay, so you, New Berlin, right to here. Yeah, that spot's gonna be better. Plant spreader, and then you can do almost anything. You think there's a spot that's 2 and 2? I mean, there will be soon. Right here is where we're going to do it. We might put those bacteria that increase the local heat by 1. Actually, it's going up next turn. Let's wait a turn to use that ability. And let's discover a new biome. So this one's kind of crap, so I don't care. Okay. That's incredible. Let's not do the spreader. So heat's going up. And then a 17 prestige in New Kinshasa. Like, this is insanity. This is so good. This is like the perfect leader for this type of thing. We do need more water. We should talk about the requirement of water. Not ocean level, but like actual water for our spreaders, or our animal spreaders. Because that is going to become, you know, like, I don't even want to grab the water buildings. Don't mind a silicate one, I guess. There. A little bit of science. I mean, I don't need science. And why am I exporting energy? I should just be exporting science. Because energy actually gets used for things, where science, it's like a couple of niche things. Alright. We're so far ahead of the game right now. I'd love to keep the tension high, but like we're getting top tier results. The bunnies are so easy to put down that I don't even care. I'd rather go for the deer. Get more prestige. None of this matters to me. We have a good spot for this school. That's the only thing that that I like. And only because I have a synergy spot. So comfort of living, love it. So here you move this science building one over, and then you put a science building here that also boosts happiness. So it's just a really nice transition. Another animal spreader. Well, we're probably getting to that point in the game. So yeah, you go here, animal spreader. Oh, we're next turn we have the oxygen. I thought we already had it. So let's go get some more water. Water is what we need. Water? Do you see any water? I see a couple little waters. And a little water over here. Let's get this little water. And a little bit more. Next turn we're gonna do the spreader. Oxygen levels up. Election year. Now Flora's amazing because she can turn down your cooldown timers of all of your spreaders. And the plant spreaders are cheaper to put down, but not too worried about that particular part. Alright, so animals, we can go right to 20 prestige horses. Wow. Wow. Here, this black dark bacteria is a new thing. So let's put it somewhere where there's rainfall, but not much heat. Right there. So that got us a prestige. We need more water. And no big water to be found. We'll try one more water here. Close. I don't mind the seed spreader. Trade routes are not assigned. See if I care. Bird of Paradise. Wow, radio. I've never seen this many microbes before. This is kind of cool. So this power structure is cool. Oh, I could have got the water earlier from this mine. You know what, I'm gonna move this mine, go over there. We're gonna just extract that water, it's fine. And put another animal spreader down. I think we already did horses, so now we'll do deer. Oh my lordy. We're so close. If we had the nitrates, we would win. Let's accelerate our cooldowns. And then now this is a new bacteria that we can put down. So that got us, now we're 2 prestige away. Wow. Incredible. And in 2 turns we'll have another bacterial spreader. But putting more of the same bacteria down isn't going to do it for us. So the fastest way to win is to probably put down another tree, which we could do by getting another spreader, which we could do if we just import nitrates. It'll take maybe 2 turns. Not even. Not even. Bacterial spreader, just move for me. Plant spreader. I think the temperate forest is new. $53 turns. Oh my lord. We got literally we got the 3 leaders. There's 4 of them in total, I think. We missed the bacteria leader at the start of the game. But then we got, oh my god. Then we got the oxygen girl, we got the trees girl, Flora, and we got the pets girl. So obviously it's women bringing animals to Mars. Apparently men just want to mine and trade. It's the business dude and the builder and whatever. But hell yeah, look at that. Freaking Martian Utopia. Our overall levels go up even higher. Killer. Let's look at our other ones. So like this bad boy. I thought we could see our previous run. Yeah. 59 turns, so you can kind of click around and be like, oh, okay, it takes between 49, 59, this last one took 52, the last one took 5, and then we took 53. Insane. This was 62 for blue, but blue is a lot harder, though I think we had blue there. We definitely had 2, I don't know about the atmosphere, but I'm pretty sure we had the atmosphere out too, so we would have had blue very quickly, though when you actually do blue, you have to do all the terraforming steps, right? You have to do every terraforming step by 2 steps. But the increased amount of each step is what really makes it tricky now. And then, yeah, how fast the expectations grow. Ad Astra. So we did Ad Astra in 61 turns. So we did faster on Green Path than we did on shipping. But I think that's because literally Ad Astra, the last time we were waiting on a shipping card, like space projects to do. It was insane how long we were waiting for one. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.